you from?
I'm from London, but I live in Bali. Do you know
Oh,
Bali?
nice. Say that again?
Do you know where that is? Bali?
No, but I know it's a very common place for seems like a lot of YouTubers like to go to Bali and
Yeah,
hang out because it's so beautiful there.
yeah. There's a lot of like expats, entrepreneurs, business owners. It's a cool spot for like people working online and stuff. So I decided to come out here and live out here. But
Awesome.
cool, man. I know you spoke with Ray, right?
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, you gave me a pretty decent idea of where you're at. Obviously, how long have you been following Eddie for though? Before I get into it.
Man, I literally just came across him this week, and I jumped at like, I'm always looking for somebody who knows how to do YouTube automation decently. Um, Followed a couple people doing it, and was kind of, I think they're, um, I'm still looking for a good solution is basically what I'm trying to say. And then I saw Eddie's stuff and I thought he's doing a pretty good job of it. Saw his tool, like he pointed out the TubeGen tool. I know he said one of his business partners runs the tool, but I thought, man, this is like, I've been thinking of a tool and this would be just about the tool that I would build if I was going to build one. So it's pretty decent. I need something that's going to turn up, video ideas in any niche. And how can I then take that idea and run with it and generate my own idea? That's literally, and there the tool is. So, so I saw he's doing it, and I jumped in, watched a couple of his videos. Very impressed. Easy to understand. Very well spoken, and he's obviously succeeding with it. So I'm trying to just dive in and see what I can figure out.
Yeah, man, you're a software engineer, right?
Yeah, software engineer. Yep. I've been a software engineer for many years at this point. I'm 44, and so I've been doing this since about 2008, so about 17 years.
Okay.
And I can stand up some software in the cloud like you wouldn't believe. So
I bet.
yeah,
I bet.
yeah.
What makes you want to like get into YouTube automation rather than just like double down on the software engineer stuff, like kind of stay there and because
The main thing is, similar to what I was telling Ray. I mean, and this is probably not going to be anything new to you that you've not heard, but it's just like, I sort of, I don't want to go the manager route in my role as a software engineer because you lose your skills very quickly. It's a perishable skill, software engineering. And so if I go that route, I'm going to lose a lot of skill pretty quickly. And even then, like if I maxed out and I was doing amazing in I mean, I think I'm doing pretty good, overall anyways, but if I was doing amazing in this role, I mean, I would make 300 to 400,000 a year, maybe. And if I moved out to California, maybe more, but man, I don't want to do all that. So I guess what I'm saying is I realize that there's a ceiling to my role and what I can do. I can't scale beyond a certain point. And so I'd like to figure out how to scale beyond a certain point, in which at one point I had my own YouTube channel going. And I was doing okay with it, I think. But I realized very quickly, I can't scale this if I'm always in the YouTube videos. So then I heard about Faceless and, went down that rabbit hole and I'm basically trying to figure out how to make that work, because that seems like the best option. I can scale it. I can hire people to do work with me, for me, etc. So.
And then how long have you wanted to get into YouTube automation for? Is it just a recent thing, or have you not kind of thinking about it for a while?
Man, I don't know. I've been looking at YouTube. I bought a guy's course probably 2 or 3 years ago, at least, where I was trying to learn, how he was doing it. His main thing, I don't even remember the guy's name. I could probably look it up if I had to, but his main thing was hire people. outsource work on LinkedIn, not LinkedIn, but one of those platforms. Go hire a bunch of people, and basically use arbitrage to pay them a good living wage, and it's real cheap for us, and then they can help script write, video edit, do all that stuff. Which is decent, but I didn't have the resources to do it back then. I feel like I probably could do it now, So I've been looking at it for at least a couple of years. I mean, I've been in this house for 4 or 5 years, and I was starting to try to do my own YouTube thing, like, I don't know, 3 years before that in my other house. So I've been looking at it for a while. I just can't get, like, I'm good at what I do with my day job, and I'm attached to it, man. I can't, it's hard to get away from. And I'm saying that mainly because it's like, there's no scaling. I'm basically attached to it all the time. I can't scale my income here. And so that's where I'm at with it, trying to figure out how to scale it. So.
Was that what shifted for you recently, where it's like, okay, I'm not able to scale here, like I need to figure something out outside of this? Or like, what was the shift for you that's like, I want to get back to the YouTube stuff and figure it out?
Yeah. Well, there's YouTube. YouTube is one of many different ways you can make money online. It honestly feels like the lowest hanging fruit. And there's a lot of people who are ready to teach it, but not a lot of people who are good at teaching it, I think. The alternatives are things like real estate or day trading or investing or crypto or building, I could take my evenings and build, iPhone apps or something like that. But there's still a decent, like, I don't have a good mentor, like, showing me exactly how to do that and scale that.
Yeah.
So I know there are people out there doing it. I'm trying to get out on my own. I don't want to be an employee the rest of my life, is kind of where my head is at. I know I'm 44, dude, but I've got a family. I'm trying to figure out how to, make it work. So all that is to say that your question was, what changed it for me? I'd say, I've been considering a lot, millionaire real estate investor, and a lot of other things as well. But really seeing Adavi's YouTube channel is like, man, I can't, like, this has always felt like the lowest hanging fruit, and I just need to figure out how to make it work. So it's literally the lowest amount of capital. I mean, I'm ready to spend money for it, but like, feels like the lowest amount of capital compared to going and buying $100,000 home and trying to, get renters in there and all that stuff, So
yeah, that makes total sense. What do you feel like kind of stopped you from pulling the trigger on something like this in the past, like kind of maybe trading or e-com or any sort of online business before?
Man, I've tried e-com. I have done e-com. Actually started a website. It's probably still up. Check it real quick, called ruggedcommander.com. And yep, I let it expire, it looks like. So I with that website, I was doing Shopify and buying through Alibaba and trying to sell on TikTok. And then I decided, again, I was going to try to outsource that. I ended up paying somebody a lot of money to try to do Amazon FBA, sort of like take my product that I'm already selling on Shopify. I want to put it on Amazon. Can you get me into Amazon FBA in the first place? So I paid a third party to manage my Amazon FBA setup, and they ended up doing a horrible job and ended up getting me kicked off of Amazon. So it was, I paid a good, $15K plus for them to go, set that up. And they completely screwed it up. So that the end goal with e-com for me was Amazon. So the fact that got shut off is probably a good thing, like that end goal kind of got shut off. I know TikTok is easy option. I know Facebook is a decent option if you've got a good product and you've got good ads. But yeah, and I think I'll probably pursue TikTok and Facebook ads at some point, but I need to get one. I sort of like stop the e-com stuff for now, and I'm trying to go back to like what's maybe even simpler than that if I can focus on it. So
yeah, honestly, you're in the right place. The thing is, like e-commerce, it definitely works. All the business models work, but those ones are better to do when you've like got cash flow already. When it comes to online business, you want to like scale it further, build it up and stuff.
sure.
You really got like a skill in one, right? And you can just kind of translate it to them. They are a little bit transferable, not really, but I feel like in the online space, once you've got like a network of people making money with stuff, it's easier to then like learn a different sort of business because you know you've got these people that are doing it themselves. We've got one guy in the community making like I don't know 10K a month with his e-commerce stores right now, and
awesome.
he's just in there helping people for free, man. It's like, yo, this is what I did.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man. And now we've got trading guys as well in there making good money with like crypto or forex and just like help people out and stuff. So yeah, it's cool to be around like a community like that.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
But yeah, man, I want to know, like, for you, bro, what does 6 months down the line look like if you commit to this process? Like, for you, what's the ideal situation? Of course,
Man, 6 months down the line, I mean, sure, I want to be realistic, but I don't want to waste my time doing this either. Like, I want to replace my income, and so for me, that looks like 6 months down the road. If I'm making 10K plus, that would be great. So I don't know if it's possible because
Absolutely.
it's hard to fathom right now. But if I could make 10K, I could easily say, okay, this could be it. So
Yeah. And what's behind you wanting to like leave your job position so badly? I guess. So what's the kind of thing?
Time with family. Mostly time with family. I got 3 kids, 8, 10, and 12. I want to make sure, I'm there for them and spending time with them. I got, wife as well. And so I'm 44 too, man. I want to like, things should be getting easier, not more difficult and complex as I go. This software engineering space, the more the more is required of you, the more is expected of you. And I'm fine for that with things like YouTube, where it's building my thing, but I'm, building somebody else's thing is like, dude, I don't want to do it forever, So.
Yeah. What makes you say that? What makes you say that?
Not want to build somebody else's thing. I don't know. I mean, I'd say I don't really have a good answer for that other than, man, I've just always, dude, I got into software engineering in the first place because I definitely felt like, man, there's probably some things I could do here to like come up. I thought I was gonna, initially I thought I was gonna build like the next Facebook or something, just like probably every software engineer does when they first get into software engineering.
Yeah.
And then you sort of, I've been in the space for a long time. I sort of see, the game here is really is a lot of like startup mentality. It's now the company I'm at now, they're great. They haven't been like that. I've only been here though for a few months. But a lot of the game in this space in the tech space is, it leads to burnout very easily because everybody's like, go, got to work all the time, got to do all this all the time, got to find the next thing, got to find the next edge. And then there's always the founder who's always trying to raise money or fire people in a way that's like, man, these people are really depending on this job, and you guys just fire these people like, there's no big deal, So so I'd like to have something that's a little leaner, that's maybe like not necessarily a ton of employees, but maybe 1 or 2 employees, and hiring and contracting a bunch of work. That seems like a really good idea to me. So in the not building somebody else's stuff, man, I've always had that mentality, but just never had the right opportunity to try to like do my own thing and build my own thing, which I'm trying to get to, man. I've tried so many things. I haven't even like really described everything I've tried, man. I've tried multiple different YouTube channels. I did e-com. And I've started a couple businesses. I do arcade stuff as well. I build for the arcade. I know it sounds really archaic, but the idea there is also build for Steam console and Xbox as well. So I've got a lot of irons in the fire. I'm trying to pull more irons back out of the fire and refocus is what I'm trying to say. So.
Excellent, man. Bro, I really do like. I think you're in the right place. I've seen people like completely transform their lives in this community, bro. So like, I'm super excited to kind of explain to you how we can help you. I guess from here, can I explain how the program works, and then we can decide like, cool, does it make sense financially? And if it does, we can proceed. If not, then we're good. We can plan on how we can proceed later down the line or something like that. But cool. This is how the program works, man. It's a 6-month mentorship program, right? You have direct access to Adavia and Eddie throughout the entire process as well.
Yep.
And it's good to know, man. Everyone in this program does the same kind of thing. Like, it does the same process, uses TubeGen, and we've trained the exact same process for everyone here, right? We have a specific outcome from this as well. You'll notice that I'm not sure if you've been around the YouTube automation space a while, but a lot of these guys have like big programs, thousands of people in there, generalized advice. They use like affiliate marketing in their stuff, so they make money that way. We make money from like actual watch time and people watching our videos rather than affiliate marketing and like.
That's all I want, man. I don't want to have to do the affiliate marketing. I mean, sure, I can add affiliate marketing later, but yeah, that's all I want is watch time, man. That would be awesome.
Yeah, exactly, right? You can focus on one specific thing and then make it better each time.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there's guys that have gone through this process, been with us for like 6 to 12 months, and they're like the top coaches or top students, right? That we kind of hire in the community once they start making 15K plus, without them for the students and start out like that as well.
Sure.
So you're going to be matched with Spencer. He's making around 15 to 20K per month with YouTube automation, sorry. Like he's got, I think, 5 or 6 different channels right now. And he's been with us for, I think, 7 or 8 months right now. And he's doing very well for himself. He's been making 15K consistently for the past, like, I don't know, 5-6 months, right? So he knows what he's doing. He's very good.
Yeah.
And yeah. So his job right now is to basically help you one-to-one. I'm going to tell you about the other sections as well, but his job is basically to help you one-to-one. You'll speak with Spencer, and he's going to sit down with you, pick an actual niche that you're going to go with. Help you pick your type of video, thumbnail, title, and the strategy, like an actual process of what we're going to use and how we're going to use TubeGen to create these videos. So you've got a tangible game plan to follow as soon as you join, rather than you watch the courses and stuff, try and figure it out yourself. You've got an actual tangible game plan to follow. From this point, once you've got that game plan, it's about implementing that. And every single day for the 6 months, you have calls with either Adavia or Eddie Eisner. So, Adavia right now is making 60, 70K per month with YouTube automation. Eddie Eisner is making anywhere from like 100 to 160K per month. He averages around 100. Yeah. And he's the business partner that runs the software thing. But cool. So Adavia and Eddie, every single day you jump on these courses, small group sessions. There's like, I don't know, 5 people per group session, 8 people per group session. So it's basically one-to-one in group settings, right? You can join, speak to other people in the community, but it's mainly like you get pulled up on the screen, you show your channel, you show your analytics, and Adavia will give you advice, or Eddie will give you advice based off of what they're seeing.
Sure.
And you just get those like feedback loops as soon as possible every single day. You come up. And obviously, if you didn't post that day for whatever, you don't have to join the group call that day. But let's say you posted and you want to ask questions or show your channel or whatever, you need support that specific time. Then you just wait for the group session, join that, and there you go. You can ask questions directly there, 8 times per week. Now, outside of those group sessions, you also have one-to-one sessions with Spencer 3 times throughout the 6 months. Obviously, if you need more, you just message Spencer, he'll jump on. You're not capped at 3, but it's just there like specifically so you have those like touch points, right?
Cool.
And You jump on Spencer, he kind of shows you, okay, he sees your channel, what looks through it, and we see how we can improve it, how we can scale it up further. Maybe it's time to hire people, maybe it's time to add a second channel. We're not too sure, but it's just like there to see, cool, what we're doing, how we can improve. And that's like the one-to-one sessions with Spencer throughout the time. Outside of that, you also have your one-to-one text channel with Spencer as well. So anytime that you need any sort of support outside of the group sessions or the one-to-one calls, you go into there and Spencer will literally, like, as soon as he possibly can, give you advice specifically based off of your analytics, thumbnails, titles, scripting. It doesn't matter. You can go in there and he'll give you specific advice on that, reply as quickly as possible, have full conversations with him. And yeah, man, just like kind of bounce ideas, do all that stuff. So you've got people there at all times, and you're not trying to figure anything out on your own.
Sure.
That's the mentorship side of it. Does that make sense? Like, I've laid that section out.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what? You're talking about Eddie, and I don't even think I've seen any of Eddie's stuff at all. All I saw was Adavi's stuff.
Oh, so nice.
So I mean, Adavi showed TubeGen, and it was obviously talking about Eddie, but yeah, I don't think I've seen any of Eddie's stuff. So that's fine.
Wow. You can type in on the YouTube right now if you want to Eddie Eisner, and you'll see his YouTube channels. He's also extremely transparent. He always shows his like analytics. He always shows his channels and stuff.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, Eddie Eisner with a Z.
Yeah, with the Z.
Okay, cool. Got it.
That's the guy. Yeah, so they both run this program together. He made the software. And yeah, like once you start making good money and stuff, like you have opportunities in here to kind of work with us as well. Maybe bring people in on your side, make a personal brand, for example, or even link it with the software, right? You can sell the software to people that want to start up and have like a recurring revenue system, or you can create your own software using, what we've done. I don't know what your long-term goals are, but software is a good one to get into on the online space as well.
Cool.
But yeah, that's the mentorship side of it. Additionally to that, you have obviously like the learning course where you can learn how to use TubeGen, learn how to hire people, learn how to use outside sources to create videos as well, create automations, and use like Trello to set everything up and make it all streamlined as possible. That's through the courses, like 20-minute videos, Eddie Eisner explaining how everything works, as if you don't know anything about YouTube automation.
Sure.
And additionally to that, you get added to like the course and the network, right? So let me show you what it looks like from the inside. It's ran through Discord at the moment, just because we've noticed we can make it super streamlined.
Okay.
Let me show you what it looks like in the inside. Discord. There we go. So cool. Oh, they're actually running a group session right now, as you can see down there. Yeah, man. So it's not, like I said, it's not massive groups, but it's Frank's turn right now to come up and like show his screen and stuff. Liam's probably looking through his channel, and yeah, you can kind of sit in there, look at what other people are doing, listen to what other people are doing, but you also have your time to do that as well. And yeah, Liam will share his screen, kind of walk through your channel, give you tips and points on how you can improve it, and you just go in and apply that into the next day, and you just keep on repeating that process. Okay. But yeah, as you can see through here, that's the groups side of it. But as you can, or is it meeting things? Yeah, as you can see through here, every single day we have these meetings. Either Adavia, Eddie Eisner, sometimes it's the head coaches as well that run them, but it's mainly Adavia and Eddie that run these. Okay. Yeah, literally every single day. I'll send you what the calendar looks like for the meetings as well. Resources, once you could, with TubeGen, you can do the entire process using TubeGen, right? The scripting, editing, background images, all of that stuff. However, if you did want to have a specific editing style, then we recommend going into the servers here. And this is where you'd find creative people and people that can create AI automations, people that can create specific animation style videos. And yeah, you can find them in here, post a job opportunity, search for someone, and you'll get a guy within the next 24 hours, you know, some really good person. They'll send you their list of things they've done before, and yeah, you'll find them in there. That's where like literally everyone kind of finds good people. You can post job opportunities, and you'll get flooded with DMs.
Cool.
Modules section is through here as well, and yeah, man, I guess like there's niche fans as well. I'm not sure if you know how we find our niches, and we're able to get the reason why we're able to launch channels and get them up and running within a month, or anywhere from a week to a month, is because what is that? What we're able to do is literally our process of finding channels is usually through this niche fans section. But whenever we find channels, we post it in here, and we're able to mold off of those. So I'm sure you know, like if a channel's been out for about a month, it's got a low amount of subscribers but a high amount of views. That means that YouTube are pushing it out to newer subscribers, and there's a demand in the marketplace for that specific type of video. So we go and analyze that channel and create videos that are better than that, see where it can improve it, and yeah, that's where we're able to, you know, scale channels up very, very quickly. Same thing that I'm not sure if you know Matt, or see Matt's story, where he literally joined like 23 days ago, and yeah, started making like $279 when he posted this, but I think he made like 2K yesterday, 1.7K the day before. And yeah, he's been consistently like growing rapidly, right? His first video actually did 100K views. That's just because he joined the call with Spencer and instantly implemented the game plan, and then joined up and started asking about how he could improve his videos, right? Every single video from that point has been improving, getting better. And yeah, man, he literally joined January 12th, right? And then in 6 days, he got the partner program, got monetized.
That's crazy. Yeah,
I know, it's insane. It's insane. And yeah, everyone's just like hyping him up right now. I think he's in the meeting in here as well.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's that side of it. It's not just Matt as well, bro. Like Kareem as well. If I can find Kareem, as you can see, like Spencer's analytics for December, 15K, 12K last month. Christy's a super cool story. She's a single mother, and she has like 3 kids, right? She had a chiropractic business, and because of COVID, it completely shut down, right? And she was like figuring out different ways to make money online and stuff. And she stumbled across Eddie's videos. She came through, joined the program. Within about 3 months, she started making 10K a month consistently, and she's been with us for like 8 months now. And yeah, man, that was her like last month's payout there, 9K. She's been literally making 10K a month for the past couple months, right? The same as Anthony's been making 15, 16K a month for a while, and he just bought his AMG as well throughout
Nice.
yeah, beautiful car. Kareem as well, 3 weeks he got monetized. As you can see, where like this is recent as well, you know, like 10th of Jan. People are doing this stuff like now. And there's Eddie V. I'm not sure if you know Eddie V. Yeah, he's like one of the top guys in the community right now. He's doing 20K a month for the past like 6-7 months. Last month he did like 31K. Month before that did like 57K in a single month. So yeah, it's insane.
Okay, yeah, that's tight. That's tight.
Yeah, he's got I think like 6 or 7 channels running. One like a cash cow channel. The other ones are like, you know, just adding to the fire. And that's the thing with YouTube, man. Once you've got one channel making money, everything else you do on top of that just adds to the fire, right? And
Yeah,
making you more money.
yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, bro. But I guess that's
what do you guys normally do? Do you guys, you know, obviously automation is, it's not all software. It's probably you getting people involved to continue to build videos for you. Is that roughly part of it? Is that some of it?
So yeah, so there's two ways you can go about it. You can either so TubeGen for us is very, very good at the scripting section of it, and the hooks and the actual like wording that you use. It's also got 11 Labs connected to it, which is the AI voiceover company that we can put the voiceovers in there.
Yeah.
The background images is where it kind of falls off. I'll be real with you, and that's where like you can't. I don't know. It's That's where I'd recommend to either hire someone throughout the community to do the background images for you and pay them, I don't know, $20 per video, for example, to create like a very good kind of background image, visually pleasing images behind it.
Okay.
That's probably the only thing I would recommend to do if you can afford, like, hiring someone outside of it. If not, then maybe, you know, just learning how to create some background images yourself through CapCut or Premiere Pro, which will show you how to do in the network anyway.
Yeah. I don't mind doing that. I mean, I think I'm like, I want to take myself out of it as much as possible. I want to pay people to do it for me if I can. Like you know, I realize it's going to be a little bit of an investment to get that going. I mean, but I need to know what the problem is. I don't know what exactly I should be doing and how, you know, how do I know I'm doing the right steps and succeeding? You know, I've tried things a couple of different times. Like I said, I got views, but it was a grind, man. It was a grind. So I want to figure out, you know, how do I find something that's right, get something going, and then start, you know, I want to take myself out of it as much as possible. So, and I'm not, you know, I'm not going to hesitate to pay to do that. So
1,000,000%, man. That's why we've got these one-to-one consulting chats. And also you have that initial call with Spencer, right? Because he's going to sit down with you and build you out the game plan. So you know what you're doing. He's going to give you a game plan, right? So you're not trying to figure out, oh, is this what I'm doing right? Is this right? It's a proven game plan that most of our students use. So yeah, he'll sit down, give you that game plan. And then you've got him every single day here in these consulting chats where you can literally just spam him up with questions, show him show him what you've been doing, show him your channel, show him your everything. And he will give you like specific advice in here as well. Davia's in here as well. He'll give you specific advice when it comes to that stuff. Literally, whatever you decide to do, you can just ask him and he'll reply within like 5 minutes. So you have him like every time you're gonna make a decision, right? So you know that it's gonna be a decent decision. Even when it comes to editing styles. So when you get your draft from editor, you send it to Spencer. He'll look through it and be like, "Okay, this is feasible. This will work on YouTube. Use this guy." You know. So yeah, you've got in every step of the way. You've also got the group sessions here to just join up and ask as many questions as you want. Show your stuff on a daily basis here as well. Yeah, that's why we've got the level of support there. It's just so you know you're not thinking about, oh, is this the right thing to do? Is that the right thing to do?
Yeah, I don't want to spin my wheels. That's what I want to stay away from. So yeah,
100%. That's what we've noticed. That's why the one-to-one's important, because it just allows you to not have to be banging your head against the wall, you know?
Yep. I agree. What's the expectation after 6 months or so? You know, it sounds like some of these guys are turning into mentors. Is there an expectation that you're a mentor after 6 months? What's the idea there?
Yeah, absolutely not. If you want to be, so I mean, bro, like we've been able to, all these head coaches have been able to completely change their lives. So like, for them, they enjoy this stuff, so they just jump in. They want to help people out and just mentor people in the community. We do like pay them a bit as well on monthly to do that for their time. But you don't have to. Like, you don't have to become a mentor. You can just do whatever you want to afterwards. There's no obligation. Once you learn the skills, man, it's up to you what you do with them. You're free to live exactly how you want to.
Okay, cool, man. Appreciate that.
Yeah. And yeah, bro, do you have any more questions aside from like the investment before I get into that side of it?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I see Discord. I see, I'll have access to coaches whenever I need them, with minor restrictions. There's a course there. So I'm just trying to figure out how do we get started, and what's it going to look like.
Yeah, man, of course. So the funds required to get started with the mentorship, the entire process, 6 months of you'll get 6 months of TubeGen for free at the very beginning of the program. 6 months of the one-to-one mentorship, group mentorship, everything like that. It's 5.8K as a total investment.
Okay, 5,800.
Yeah.
Okay. USD. Okay. Cool. And how do people normally pay that? Do they pay that all at once, or how does that work?
Yeah, so I mean, most of our clients pay it up front, but I mean, if there are ways of breaking it up if needs be, and we can explore those directions as well if it makes it easier for you.
Okay. How many videos are in that course, by the way?
There's about 20 modules, all like 20 minutes long.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
And then what do you need? How do we proceed with next steps? Do I try to pay you today, or do I, follow up with you tomorrow, or what? How does that work? I probably need to talk to my wife if I'm going to spend $5,000, almost $6,000. But yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, how we usually do stuff is like we process things on the call. We set up your one-to-one call with Spencer. We book in your onboarding call. We book in your add your TubeGen credits, add you to the Discord. I'll show you around and stuff. But I mean, yeah, how would you want to proceed?
My wife is watching the Olympic opening ceremony right now, so I'm gonna have to figure out if I can talk to her for a minute. I think I can get her behind it, but let me just talk to her just for a minute, and I'll come back here in just a minute if you can just hang out for a few minutes. I promise I won't be long. So
100%.
Cool, man. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. So I think I can go ahead and do it. I think I'll use a credit card to do it. But I want to say, like, I turned down somebody else. I can't even remember who it was. I could look it up. I turned down somebody else for like asking me for like $2,700 or something like that for a similar program. And so I'm just trying to say that out loud because I like, from what I see, like, this is like, he's getting, Adavi knows what he's talking about at the very least, like, from what I've seen, his credibility is high. And so I just want to, I want to take advantage of it. I want to learn this. I'm trying, really where my head's at with it. I want to teach my kids how to do this. So
yeah, bro. You said your kids are like 10, 11?
8, 10, and 12. The two that really are interested right now is the 10 and 12-year-old. So
that's bro. That's super cool. We're gonna help you out. We're gonna make it happen. Let's run it. So yeah, how this works, bro? I'll just send you over a link where it has the 500K available on it.
Yeah.
Once it's gone through, I'll see it on my end, and we can go through the whole onboarding process. It'll take like 5-10 minutes. 15 minutes ish, just to show you around everything and get everything set up. Sounds good?
Yep. Payment successful. Nice one.